There are two different ways that I do this. Typically, I ask my clients how they're going to mount their flowers. Some will tell me they will just hang them up using nails or command hooks. And if that is the case, I like to use gauge wire. You can find this at Michael's. It's very inexpensive. Really, this was like $2, and then you can use your 40% discount. So there you go. If they are mounting onto fabric, again, Michael's sells bar pins. Okay, so if they're going to mount to fabric, they can use these. And what's nice about these is they already have an adhesive. So if you take off this little yellow part, there's already adhesive that you can stick on. Now, because I want to make sure that they are on, what I like to do is peel this yellow piece off. And then what I do, well, I always first make sure to cover the base. And then I like to add a little bit of glue and then stick it on. Now, if it's a large flower, I like to add two. 1, 2. If it's a small flower, then I just like to put one in the center. And I always like to add extra bar pins for my clients just in case if they feel that a flower is drooping onto the fabric. I always give them a few extras just so they can go ahead and add some on, you know, and just make it more secure onto the fabric. So yeah, you can find these at Michael's. I don't know who else sells them, honestly. I've only have seen them at Michael's, and they do have two different sizes. This is the smaller side, but they do have a little bit longer side. Now, for my client, she is wanting to hang these up with command hooks, which means I will be using my wire. So you are going to need, I usually do about 5 inches. So this isn't glued yet, so you're going to need your large circle, so because we're going to glue this onto the back. So this is what I like to do. Get your wire, create a loop, and then just twist. Twist, 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 twist. Now pick your side where you want to put it. Okay, it really doesn't matter, but sometimes there's like a good side to a flower. So I'm going to go ahead and add it right here to the top. I'm going to add some glue. I'm going to go ahead and add my hook. Okay. Now I like to make sure these suckers are on, so then I add a little bit more glue on top. And then I grab my circle. And then I as well add glue. Flip it over. Then I want to cover that wire as well, not the little loop part, but just the bottom, and then just go ahead and press gently. And then voila, you're done. You can go ahead and let that dry. Now, another little trick that I like to do for those clients is to say if they're going to be mounting onto a fabric for an event, on the opposite end, I like to add the bar pin, just like for the event, and then say the event is over and they don't want to throw the flowers away and they want to reuse them. Well, they can just flip their flower around, because I had already placed the hook, and then they can just hook these up in their bedroom or wherever, living room for decor. Okay, so I hope these tips help. If you have any questions, please go ahead and either message me on my Etsy, Ariel Elise Designs, or on Instagram at Ariel Elise Designs as well. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.